Every evening, a small boy stood at the traffic light selling flowers, and every evening, one silent woman bought a single flower, until one day, she didn't come. The city was always loud. Horns, engines, people rushing past each other. But at one traffic light, a small boy stood quietly with a basket of flowers. He couldn't have been more than 7 years old. Dust on his clothes, hope in his eyes. He sold roses, jasmine, and marigolds, not for beauty, but for survival. Every day, just before sunset, a woman stopped her car at the same signal. She never spoke much. She never smiled. She wore simple clothes, her eyes always tired, as if carrying a story she never shared. The boy learned her routine. As soon as he saw her car, he walked toward it and held up a single flower. She always bought one. No bargaining, no questions, just a quiet exchange. Days turned into weeks. The boy started waiting for her. Sometimes he saved the freshest flower just for her. Sometimes he placed it gently on the car window. He once asked, softly, "Auntie, which flower do you like?" She paused, then said, "Any flower is fine." That was the longest sentence she ever spoke to him. One day, the boy couldn't stop himself. He asked, "Auntie, who do you give the flower to?" The traffic light was still red. She looked straight ahead and said, "To someone who isn't here anymore." The light turned green. She drove away. The boy stood there holding the empty basket, thinking about her words. From that day on, the boy understood. He stopped asking questions. He stopped trying to make her smile. He just stood there and waited. Because sometimes, silence is also a kind of friendship. Then one evening, she didn't come. The boy waited. The signal turned red, green, red again. Many cars passed, but not hers. He told himself, maybe tomorrow came. Then another day, and another. The boy stood at the same spot, holding flowers that slowly dried in the sun. Every time a car slowed down, his heart jumped. But it was never her. One day, a man stopped at the signal and asked, "Why do you keep looking at every car?" The boy replied, "I'm waiting for someone." The man hesitated, then said softly, "The woman in the white car?" The boy nodded. The man sighed. "She used to live in our building. She passed away last week." The world suddenly felt very quiet. That evening, the boy didn't sell any flowers. He took one rose from his basket and placed it gently near the traffic light pole. No words, no tears, just a flower, for someone who always bought one. The next day, the boy returned to selling flowers. Life didn't stop, but every evening he still kept one flower aside. Some habits don't break, some silences stay, because sometimes the people who say the least leave the deepest mark on our hearts.